Welcome back to the No New Friends podcast with Scott, Mary, and Chris. As always, please connect with us on all the social media, our Patreon, and all that good stuff. In our last segment, we had Maria and Brandy from eXp Realty. One thing we didn't mention is Maria speaks Spanish. So for all of you Spanish speakers out there, great way to connect with a Spanish-speaking real estate agent.
Donde está mi casa? Is that right? Where is my house?
I have
Which
no
is what
idea,
I say
but
after a
sounds
day
good.
of mimosas.
But you can find them wintersprings.living.com or if you missed their phone numbers and email addresses, just rewind the episode and listen to it again. And
rewind the episode, Scott? Is that what they do?
Is that still
a thing?
You know you're old when you say rewind.
Or roll the windows down.
Roll the windows.
Wow.
Yeah, like
I didn't even think about
windows
that.
up.
Yeah,
Wow,
you don't
roll them
roll
up.
anything. Wow. Yeah, that's yeah.
Hey, I have a super random question for you guys, and I've been meaning to ask you this. And
two felonies and a chicken, Chris.
What are your stances on Crocs, the shoes?
They're fine for my daughter because she's super cute in them. Not okay for dudes.
Yeah, see, I fell into this Croc addiction.
Look, here's the thing. Here's my stance. Who am I to tell you not to wear some comfortable ass shoes?
See, you know what? And I think that's where they got me, because I started fishing last year during the pandemic. Mm-hmm. And I was like, what shoes can I get that are going to be, the water comes in, goes right back out. So I got myself a pair of Crocs, right? Then winter came along. I was like, man, these could really go for some fleece in them. So I got some fleece Crocs.
You did not get the fleece Crocs.
I got the fleece Crocs. And then
you throw them into sport mode ever and put a strap on?
When I walk the dog, yes.
Okay.
So, and then they started doing these limited release Crocs, right? So they come out with these tie-dye, and I wanted some like flashy looking Crocs because I've been in a relationship for long enough where it doesn't matter what I wear anymore. I'm not trying to impress anyone.
Trapped.
Exactly.
You've trapped her.
So I'm like, I'm gonna get some tie-dye Crocs for some barbecue. Mm-hmm. Barbecue Crocs, right? So right when I wanted these tie-dye Crocs, these limited edition Grateful Dead Crocs came out. And I was like, I don't need these. And I didn't get them because they were reselling on eBay for about $115, right? And then I saw a picture of LeBron James wearing them after a game, and I bought them immediately. Because I was like...
so is this like your stock Crocs? Like you bought them and maybe you could resell them now?
That's what I tell myself to make myself like feel better about it. Didn't stop there, right? I bought 10.5s, and they were too big. So I went ahead and bought 10s. I spent $200 on Crocs, hoping that I'd be able to sell the 10.5s. And thank goodness I did. But yeah, at one point in my life, I had $200 worth of Crocs just sitting in my apartment. But yeah, so I'm actually, truth be told.
Do you have some on now?
Look at that. They're my podcasting.
They're your casting Crocs.
Yeah, they're my house. These are my house Crocs. They don't leave the house.
Your casting Crocs is what I call this. So I don't own any, but Grayson has a pair of Crocs, but they're getting to be too small, but he won't let it go. Like he's worn these things into the ground. Like the speed strap is gone, like it's fallen off, but he loves them. Like we were, hanging out by the pool and he's like, let me grab my Crocs. And it's like, you're right. This is the perfect situation for a pair of old ass Crocs. Go get them. But he wants to wear them to school and to camp sometimes. And I have to explain to him that, you can't run in those. They're not safe. So then he's like, let me get these oversized cowboy boots. I'll wear those. Like I have to pick the lesser of the two evils when it comes to these things. Anyways, Scott, what's your Croc situation?
How many pairs of Crocs do you have?
So truth be told, it did start out as a joke. So it wasn't the fishing ones first. It was the winter ones. I was at the outlets with my friends, and it was Black Friday. It was freezing out, and that's when I was thinking, you know what, I could really go for a pair of. And you know what? What's funny about it is the reason why I wanted these fleece Crocs. I saw some like bougie, like rich middle-aged woman wearing them, and I was like, man, I think I could wear those too. I don't know why.
You could pull those off. I think
I identify as a middle-aged bougie woman, so I was like, I could pull those off. So I was at the outlets with Emily, my best friend, and his fiance, and I half of me wanted them, half of me just wanted to embarrass the hell out of them. Mm-hmm. So I went to the Croc outlet store, bought the fleece Crocs, and bought the little Croc charm too.
Ooh,
oh my goodness!
Yeah, I did the Croc charm too, and
charm.
That's really nice.
I think everyone that I've come in contact with has bought a pair of Crocs after I started wearing them because they realize how comfortable they were.
I love your commitment.
Fleece. Oh yeah, I have the black fleece. Got the camo ones for fishing.
Very nice.
Got the all whites for summer. And then I got the Grateful Dead tie-dye ones. And it's a very impressive Croc collection.
Wow. Look, Chris, I'm proud to know you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Now, listen, I will wear outrageous outfits.
You wear socks and sandals. I don't feel like you can even comment on this conversation.
I really should. Hold on.
Oh, no. You need a pair of House Crocs.
My socks and slides. That's because I hate feet. I don't like the look of my own feet.
If I could wear gross too.
Yeah, if I could wear socks in the shower, I'd be good. So yeah, I wear these slides with my socks everywhere. But slides and socks are coming back. Like that's.
I want to know where you
doing. All the high school kids are doing it.
That sounds exactly like somebody who doesn't know what all the high school kids are doing.
I'm seeing them. That's
what high school kids? Probably all the kids in Winter Garden.
High school kids.
I'm just kidding.
The kids in the hood. They're all doing the socks and slides.
Socks and slides have been in and out for a while, and I still, you know what? And it's
in my house. They will always be in. I will always be wearing socks and slides.
It's comfortable. Yeah. And you know what? Again, Scott, long-term relationship doesn't matter anymore. Nothing matters anymore.
Right.
That's the best part about being in a long-term relationship is that we were talking about briefly online dating the other day. And I was like, I'm glad that I never had to go through online dating because I see the horror stories that my friends tell me. I never had to
I've never
that.
Online dated either. I'm already an awkward human just as it is. So I could only imagine if I had to. Okay, for prime example, Scott and I talked about this one day. There's an app for moms to meet, and it's just like Tinder. Like you put a profile and you can swipe on moms
for friends.
And if you make a match, then it sets you up on a friend date. I couldn't even get past the point of writing my profile because I am that awkward. I didn't even know how to talk about myself. I couldn't be like, "Do you love vodka and complaining? Do you also love chicken tenders? Let's hang out, but only for a little bit because I only have a little bit of bandwidth when it comes to socializing." Like, I don't know how it wouldn't work out for me. I would be like the Incredible Hulk, doomed to walk the earth alone.
I will tell you, online dating is got to be the worst thing ever. The worst thing ever. I did it on 2 different occasions. What
website, Scott?
Which one was I not on?
Did you experience the Plenty of Fish website?
I did Plenty of Fish.
Christian Mingle, Farmers Meat.
I did not do Farmers Meat or Christian Mingle. I did do Black People Meet. I got ousted.
Farmers Only.
Yeah, farmersonly.com I did not do. But
he's trying to farm. Never mind.
Say something. I only did the free ones. I didn't want to spend money.
Because you can't spend money to meet the love of your life. You're right.
Well,
was Tinder around, Scott, when you were doing this?
Tinder was around, and I did a lot of swiping until I found out that it was like a hookup type app. I thought it was a relationship app. I didn't realize that it was.
Oh, it doesn't do both, though. I know people have actually
the way that it's marketed. Well, yeah, but the way that it's marketed is supposed to be a dating site.
My brother-in-law met on Bumble. Met his wife on Bumble.
Bumble. No, okay, that's different though. I do have a online dating story, a horror story. Gosh. It's not mine. We referenced it a little bit in another episode. My very dear friend Tara. I've known this girl for 20 years. Tara is beautiful and she's super smart, has a great job, and she's hilarious. And she, plays the field, man. She's living her best life in her 30s. And she got this message on an online dating app. And the guy, and I shit you not, I guess I should say, asked her if she would be willing to poop in a bucket. What? And whilst he watched. And I didn't think that, I didn't know that actually existed. I know that people are into some weird things, and that's okay. Everybody's
No, it's not. Don't say that. Don't say that. It's
not
okay.
Everybody's into some weird stuff.
The poop bucket's
right?
not okay.
Okay, well, and that's
I don't know.
The thing.
I don't know, Mary. What kind of weird stuff are you into?
Look,
pooping in a bucket.
I want to address the poop bucket thing because I feel like there's some questions that need to be asked, right? What type of bucket?
In a couple
are we talking about a Home Depot orange bucket? What is it?
Maybe he's a high class individual. Maybe he has like a
Is it a sand pail?
Swarovski crystal bucket that he uses.
Yeah, I don't know. And like, what is there sushi involved? I just need to know all the details before I make a assumption about this person.
Did he request her eat any specific foods? Is that something?
Well, see, that's what I mean, though. That's a gray area.
She needs to message. She needs to message him back.
The brown area.
Maybe we should have him on.
I know.
Oh
my gosh.
I feel like so in a couple weeks we are going to have a sex coach on, and I think that we need to talk.
What's her stance on buckets?
We should. Yeah, this is a good question.
I mean,
we're going to have to put a pin in this and circle back.
That dude is a bucket of zeros. You know what I mean? Like that's just.
I just want to know the psychology behind that. Like, why is that something that turns you on?
Have you ever watched Mindhunter, Scott?
No.
Where they interview serial killers? I assume this is one of the profiles.
One of the episodes.
It's gotta be, man.
I mean, my wife and I don't even like, if one of us is pooping, and girls don't poop, so it's if I'm pooping, like doors got to be closed. Like there's got to be a double door barrier between where I am and where she is. Like,
funny you say that, Scott. How I Met Your Mother has a really good scene.
Yes, it does.
And where I forget the couple is like, no,
Marshall
I can't.
And Lily.
Yeah, I can't watch you pee. It's just it'll change everything.
Yeah,
and that's just one of those things that like.
Yes.
Yeah, you keep that in the chamber of secrets.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. It doesn't come out. I don't care if you speak partial tongue or not.
It doesn't matter.
Now, Mary, all this being said, for the greater good of the podcast, would Tara poop in a bucket for this guy to get him on the podcast?
To get him on the podcast?
Yeah.
You know what? I think that
maybe we can do a little trade-off.
Tara loves me enough that I'm pretty sure that she would do some wild ass shit. I don't know. Like she'll do anything for love, but I don't know if she'll do that type. Like it might be a meatloaf situation. Like I don't know. I can ask her.
Yeah, let's
we can see what type of details we can get out of this. I can definitely post the video of her reading the message, which is even better.
I'm glad you said of her reading the message. I thought you were going to say the video of her.
Yeah,
I can post the video.
We have a brand to protect, Mary.
What is isn't there like a adult video YouTube version? Like what's that called?
Yeah, it's called Pornhub.
No, where it's like
two girls, one cup.
No, people upload their own videos. Isn't that a thing?
Oh, OnlyFans.
No, it's not OnlyFans.
Oh, then I don't know. What websites
then. No, I feel like there's got to be like a YouPorn. Like, doesn't there have to be something like that?
I don't know. Let's go check your share your screen. Let's go check your browser history.
I can show you my browser. Hold on, Zoe uses this computer. Who knows? I'm not saying that Zoe listens to porn. Or watches porn. That sounded really bad. Can we edit that out?
Where did this conversation
What I was going to say is that Zoe looks up some weird
and everything
stuff.
Just went off the rails.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said Crocs. Mary heard.
Heard what? You guys brought this up. 2 felonies and a chicken. Get out of here. Hey, Chris, did you ever watch the show Gullah Island when you were growing up?
Gullah Island, yeah, with the
Binya Pollywog. Are you Googling it right now? You're like, oh yeah, I remember it.
Did we really just go from shitting in a bucket to Gullah Island? Fantastic segue,
let's
Mary.
play together in the bright sunny weather.
Oh,
yeah,
man,
that's I don't know. So I guess Zoe's browser history reminded me of that because we were TikToking together, just perusing, and something came up about Gullah Island. And she was like, I don't even know what that is. And I lost my mind and went into a full song and dance.
The main character looks like something that would be in the bubble room.
It's Binya Pollywog. It's Binya Pollywog. And I even feel ridiculous being so excited about it.
Oh, man. Well, this is going to air on Friday. Hell of a way to end the week if you're listening to this live on Friday.
Or Sunday,
or Sunday.
Wait, is this on Sunday? What day is today?
Episode. Oh, hell of a way to start the week.
Hell of a way to start the week.
Wait, who says that Sunday is the start of the week? That's the cap. That's the end of the week.
No, Sunday is the start of the week.
Sunday is the end of the week.
Look on a calendar.
My week starts on Monday.
It doesn't matter what your week starts on. The calendar week starts on a Sunday.
We went
you are a narcissist. And you and Miguel called me, and you, my friend, are a narcissist. Well, my week starts on Monday, so that's when we're starting it.
We almost went a whole episode without an argument. I am now erasing the whiteboard. However, how many? You're now at 0 episodes.
It's been this many days since an accident. Look, we tried our best. Scott, didn't you have something you wanted to talk about on this episode or on this segment? You told us that you were gonna take it over.
No, I just wanted to see where you guys were going to go.
Oh, you said relax and let it happen. And I was like, I won't trust you again with that. God.
Yeah, because you said 2 chickens and a felony.
No, 2 felonies and a chicken. You don't even remember.
No, I wasn't there. That was you and someone else.
I thought this was
must be my other best friend.
Yes, it was, because you two left to get prizes.
What?
We are going down a rabbit hole here, and then I'm growing more concerned. I thought this was a joke.
Let's just say that Mary may or may not be wanted in North Carolina.
Okay, first of all, oh my God, I know what you're referencing right now. Ooh. Okay, look.
Because I believe there were 2 felonies.
It wasn't, they're misdemeanors, Scott, and we were never caught or charged. Okay, so how about that?
And that was the night that we licked the Liberty Bell. Scott will get that.
Oh my God, you were there.
How I Met Your Mother.
I watched a few episodes.
It's a great show. I've got a guest lined up that wants to talk about How I Met Your Mother, because I just finished it the second time, so I've stalled on talking about me finishing it the second time around, because there is a different perspective than the first time I watched the series.
Really?
Yeah. You know what I'm watching right now, and we'll wrap it up after this. Jordan Peele's Twilight Zone.
Oh, I can't wait to dig into that.
Oh,
yeah,
it is really good. Now there are some hits and there are some misses, and there are some episodes that are really good and the ending is terrible. But all in all, really good show.
Jordan Peele's I love his movies. The only 2 movies he made. Did you see both of them?
Yeah, I didn't like them. Probably really? Because they made me feel uncomfortable, which is why I didn't like them, and which is the point of the movie. But it was very tough for me to watch them.
I like Keanu.
They make you think, huh?
Yeah.
Keanu with him and Keegan-Michael Key.
Keanu.
I
know what you're talking about.
I forgot
Ron.
all about that.
The substitute teacher.
Ron.
Yeah, I liked his comedy work, but Twilight Zone is really effing good.
Do you guys want a Game of Thrones update? We haven't done that in a hot minute.
We're going to have to save that for next week because we are out of time.
Story of my life.
Yep.
Fine.
Yep.
Wrap it up, Scott.
As always, please make sure you connect with us on Facebook, No New Friends Podcast, the Instagram, no.new.friends.podcast, our Patreon, www.patreon.com/No New Friends Podcast. Make sure you subscribe and share our videos on YouTube. Please subscribe. We need those subscribers. We're trying to get to 1,000 as quickly as possible. Please visit our sponsor, I Believe Services, for all of your residential and commercial cleaning needs. They can be reached at 407-928-4595 or ibelieveservices.us or their Facebook. And then also, hit up the 2 ladies that came on during the second segment, Brandy and Maria with eXp Realty, wintersprings.living.com. And we will be back on Thursday.
Okay, bye.
Cool. We're still recording for extra content.
That was a good
episode.
I wish I could be proud of myself for being able to segue from Crocs to the online dating to be able to get that story in. But I did not even think of it when I started talking about the online dating. It just started coming, and it was
brilliant. I thought you were trying to do that.
No, as I started saying it, thinking, "Oh my gosh, we have to transition now. This is perfect." I was hoping you'd bring it up.
Yeah, and we got derailed by the poop in a bucket because I've got and we're gonna have to go down this road again because I have some stories from online dating.
But online dated, I feel like I'm missing out. I almost want to catfish
you're not.
Now,
it's terrible. It's terrible. No, do not do it. I have anxiety for you right now.
Can we make a profile for Mary since you won't make one? We'll make one for you.
I don't need a profile.
I'm really good at swiping left and right. I do it for my friend. Me and Emily went to a party a couple weeks ago and we just took his phone because we'd never been on Tinder before because our relationship predates Tinder. So we went on his phone and we were Tindering for him.
Oh,
pretty fun.
Yeah.
Super
I don't think I can do it. It's too much pressure.
I had a joke that I wanted to drop when Chris was saying, long-term relationship, I'm not impressing anybody. And then we started talking about the socks and sandals. And I'm like, yeah, long-term relationship again. It's like, this is probably a conversation that I need to have with Erica, the sex coach, when she comes on with the socks and sandals. And never mind.
There's probably an issue.
See, that joke wouldn't have landed either.
Nope.
Oh, Chris, the joke that didn't land on the.
Oh, what was it? Yeah.
It was when I was talking about, when Mary was talking about Waffle House, and I was like, yeah, that's the place like where you want to see the reverse of career ambition. I just couldn't spit out what I wanted to say. Like, that's like what not to do in school, or or why you stay in school. And it never really came out correctly. So there was just this pause.
So we all just were like, okay.
And then like 2 minutes later, it kind of hit me. I was like, yeah, that joke didn't land.
Yeah, no, but you also, I think you said that joke didn't land, and we were like, no.
But it was like 3 minutes later. It was a while later, because I kept listening for it, and I was like, wow, I dropped that joke didn't land like 10 minutes after I dropped the joke that didn't land.
So Mary, speaking about jokes not landing, on Remy's roundtable, I'm like, I'm way more inappropriate because it's just like, it's not going anywhere and it's like funny. So when those jokes don't land, it's very, very awkward because it sounds like I'm being like super serious. But anyway, so like last night there were some times where we were pretty vulgar. And then at the end of the episode, I was like, all right, guys, this is going on YouTube tonight. I'm like,
oh God, no. Please no.
Scott, you said something in the begining. Like we said something awful in the beginning, and he was like, oh, we're recording or something like that. I forget what it was. I forget what it was, but it was like, I forget what it was, but it was like something that we should have been like off air.
I'm gonna have to go look. I'm gonna have to watch it now.
I'm probably overplaying it a lot, but it was something that like was like super questionable that somebody said, and they were like, you put it up, right?
Yeah, it's up. It's up. All right,
Chris,
if you're watching this on YouTube and you don't know
you're working in a call center.
You've already dropped that joke.
Got the extra clicky.
No, but I haven't. Listen,
wait, yes, you did.
Whatever. At least mine's land. That wasn't even a joke. He does sound like he works in a call center.
I went to go watch the video, and it is this video may be inappropriate for some users. I understand and wish to proceed. Like it makes you.
Yeah, you have to opt into it.
Do that. Oh, it's just Remy.
It's just him being inappropriate.
The whole first 10 seconds is just him figuring out what to do on the computer.
it goes back to it just shows who's talking.
Oh,
all right, for those of you watching on YouTube and you haven't listened to the actual podcast, make sure you check us out on Spotify, Apple, Google, iHeart, anywhere where you get your podcasts, and like us on Facebook. All right.
Why are you talking like that?
I don't know.